What's up guys, Adam here from 202 Performance. Got a video here for you on strapping a calf muscle. So starting with some KT tape, I've just cut the edges off of here just to make it stick down a bit better, and what I've also done is measured it from the heel up to about 3/4 up the calf. I've got two strips, and here I'm just tearing off the top end of it, as you can see, leaving the rest of it on. That's going to act as your first anchor point. So you stick that down nice and firmly. Then I'm going to peel off about 3/4 of the way. This is the part that you're going to stretch. Get them to bend their knee and flex their toes and their ankle up towards the knee. And then put a bit of a stretch on that KT tape as you stick it down. And then that last little bit, uncover it. And that last little bit's not going to have a stretch on it as your anchor point on the other side. Then fold over the wrapping on there and just rub it down there. Heats up the gel underneath and makes it stick a bit better, basically. So with this guy here, I've got two strips of the KT tape. So just going to do the same thing, just tearing off one end, just a small bit, acts as the initial anchor, sticking it down over the heel, make sure it's nice and fixed there. Then going to peel about 3/4 of the way along the sticky tape there, get them to bend the knee, bend the ankle and the toes up to the knee there, and then stick it down on a stretch. And then that last little bit, you take the stretch off. So each anchor point at each end, there's no stretch on there, makes it stick a little bit better, and then just warm up the gel underneath it. It will warm up with their body heat as well, especially as they start moving, which will make it stick a bit better. But in the first instance, just want to make it stick down so when they straighten the knee there, it doesn't ping off. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to compress the calf. So I've gone for some EAB bandage, so elastic adhesive bandage. You can also use the non-sticky stuff. I use sticky tape for this guy just because his legs are a bit hairier. It just means it will stick down a little bit better. And essentially just going to wrap it around the calf muscle over the top of the KT tape, just with a bit of stretch on there because you want it to apply some compression, which will help support the calf once he starts exercising. I'm just coming back up here because I missed a little bit around his ankle, which don't be afraid to double back on yourself just to go over. That's fine. It's not such a big deal, but for this guy, I wanted a bit of ankle support as well. So just giving it there. And then just mummifying the lower leg. And then to finish off, just because this is for rugby, and once he starts running around and getting a bit wet and muddy, it will come off and unravel unless you stick down the end with a bit of zinc oxide tape. So I'll just put that over the end there to hold it down. Thanks for watching.